What's up, guys? Hope you're having an awesome day. My name is Andrew, but you can call me Andy, and this is J-ROCK MD, the show where we talk about all things J-ROCK. Welcome back, guys. This is episode 3 of your J-ROCK Weekly Roundup, and if you thought that last week was stacked, oh boy, do we have a good one for you this week. This ought to be one of the craziest weeks in J-ROCK this year, and it's only January. I'm talking about chaos in the absolute craziest way. Album drops, big announcements, music video release. It is all coming up next here on J-ROCK MD. Let's kick things off with one of the most buzzworthy bands in the scene right now, Hanabie. These 4 incredible girls just dropped the next release, adding to the world of Harajuku Core, Hot Topic EP, and let me tell you, this thing is fire. For those who've been following Hanabie, you already know what to expect. That signature blend of metalcore aggression, pop sensibilities, and this wonderfully chaotic energy that only they can pull off. The EP features some already massive tracks like Girls Talk, Spicy Queen, and Iconic. Songs that have been tearing up stages and literally getting millions of views online. But here's the thing, the real standout for me, and I think for a lot of listeners, is the brand new track, Tokimeki About You. This song is different. It's got this infectious energy that somehow manages to be both heavy and incredibly catchy at the same time. Hanabie has this unique ability to write songs that make you want to headbang and sing along simultaneously. And Tokimeki About You absolutely nails that balance. Can't wait to see it live, that's for sure. If you haven't checked out Hanabie yet, the Hot Topic EP is honestly the perfect entry point. These musicians are redefining what J-metal can be, and they're having an absolute blast doing it. Which was your favorite from the EP? Let me know in the comment sections down below. Alright, metalcore fans, this one's for you. Crystal Lake just released their long-awaited full album, The Weight of Sound, and I've gotta say, this album is something special. Now, there was understandably some nervousness around this release. This is Crystal Lake's first full album since the departure of founding member and vocalist Ryo Kinoshita. And whenever a band goes through that kind of lineup change, there are questions, there are concerns. Can they maintain their sound? Will it still feel like Crystal Lake? I'm happy to report that Weight of Sound absolutely keeps the heart and soul of Crystal Lake intact, while also pushing their sound forward. The new vocalist brings fresh energy while respecting everything that made this band legendary. The production is crushing, and the riffs are absolutely monstrous, and the emotional depth is still there. My personal favorite, the title track, The Weight of Sound. It is this perfect encapsulation of everything Crystal Lake does best. Heavy, melodic, emotionally resonant, and just beautifully crafted. The way this song builds and releases tension is quite masterful. If you're a metalcore fan and haven't listened to this album yet, stop what you're doing after this video and you give it a spin yourself. Crystal Lake is back, and they're not messing around. Now, let's talk about some news that the entire J-ROCK scene is buzzing about. Band-Maid just announced their 2026 World Tour. And yes, I'm using air quotes there, and I'll explain why in a second. First, the exciting part. Band-Maid is hitting the road again. They'll be touring Japan extensively and making some overseas stops, including dates in the United States and Mexico. For fans in those regions, this is such incredible news. Band-Maid's live shows are legendary. The energy, the musicianship, the sheer power and confidence they bring to that stage is quite unmatched, and I speak from experience. But here's where it gets bittersweet. We still don't have specific details on where exactly in North America they'll be stopping, and unfortunately for Canadian fans, it looks like there won't be any Canadian dates on this tour. Again, I know, Canada keeps getting left out, and it's quite frustrating. Here is the biggest news though, and this is what really caught everyone's attention. After this tour concludes, Band-Maid will be taking a hiatus for 2027. Now, before anyone panics, they've clarified that this hiatus is specifically to prepare for their 15th anniversary celebration in 2028. So it's not a breakup per se, it's not the end, it's just a strategic pause to make their 15th anniversary something truly spectacular. Still, the thought of a whole year without new Band-Maid content is a tough pill to swallow. But if it means they're gonna come back in 2028 with something absolutely massive, I'm here for it. In the meantime, if you have a chance to catch them on this tour, do not sleep on it. This might be your last chance to see them for quite some time. Phantom Siita just refuses to stay out of the spotlight, and honestly, good for them. This week alone, they've given us not one, but two major releases. First up, they appeared on The First Take for the second time, which, if you don't know, is a huge deal in the J-Rock world. The First Take is this incredibly prestigious YouTube channel where artists perform one-shot, one-take performances, and being invited back is a testament to how much buzz Phantom Siita is generating. Their performance of Zoku Zoku was absolutely stunning, raw, powerful, and honestly a little cheeky. They also dropped the music video for their single, Rose-Colored Moon, and it's got this beautiful, dreamy aesthetic that contrasts perfectly with the emotional weight of the song. Phantom Siita continues to prove that they're not just this flash in the pan, they're building something real here. Now, let's shift gears and talk about a true legend, Hyde. Hyde just released The Abyss, and oh my goodness, this song is haunting. It's a piano ballad that showcases Hyde's incredible vocal range and emotional depth. There's something about his voice, that mix of power and vulnerability, that just cuts straight into your soul. This man is single-handedly keeping Visual Kei modern and relevant. Hyde has been ramping up tour activity lately, and I'm keeping my fingers crossed for a North American stop very soon. The man is an absolute icon, and if you get a chance to see him live, it's genuinely a bucket list experience. Again, I am speaking from my own experience. Speaking about emotional depth, let's talk about a ballad from the one, the only NOVELBRIGHT. They just dropped a new music video for the newest song, Anemone. And wow, this one hit me right in the feels. NOVELBRIGHT has this gift for crafting songs that are heartfelt, emotional, and deeply reflective without feeling overdone and almost manipulative, if that makes sense. This song really is the perfect example of a gorgeous melody, lyrics that are poignant, and a music video that just adds this reflective storytelling tone. It is absolutely worth your time. Now, let's jump back on the rock side of things. We have a new music video release from Neki, and they've been steadily releasing music videos from their 2025 album Meme, and this week we got Scrapbook. This is a pure rock anthem, friends. What really struck me about this track is how mature it sounds. Neki has always had potential, but Scrapbook shows a band that's really finding their voice and understanding who they are. The production is tight, the energy is infectious, and you can just feel that this band is on the verge of making it big. Like, really, really big. You better keep an eye on Neki. Otto hit us with Angel Seek this week. This was cool, funky pop rock, and honestly, this is a song that only she could pull off. Otto continues to be one of the most innovative and exciting voices in Japanese pop music right now, and Angel Seek is just another example of why she's so special. And we cannot forget about ZUTOMAYO this week. ZUTOMAYO's Medianoche, which honestly came with this absolutely gorgeous music video inspired by old school 2D video games. The song itself is this haunting, beautiful J-pop track that showcases exactly why ZUTOMAYO has such a devoted following. The blend of nostalgic visuals and modern production is just a chef's kiss. Quick shout out today to an awesome release in the form of Nemophila's cover of the one and only Metallica's Master of Puppets. Yeah, you heard that right. Nemophila took this legendary track and gave it their own metalcore spin while still staying completely true to the original. That's incredibly difficult to do, paying homage while making it your own, but they nailed it. These musicians are so ridiculously talented, and this cover is just further proof of that. Honestly, my favorite part was Tamu just honestly killing it on the riffs. If you're a fan of Metallica or Nemophila, or just a great metal fan in general, do yourself a favor and check this out. And now guys, for my favorite part of these episodes, it is Discoveries of the Week, and yes, I couldn't help myself, I've added 2. First up, Mika Nakashima. She just released her new album, Stage, the musical in my head. And I specifically want to highlight the music video for Winner, which is from disc 2 of the album. This song is grandiose. It's like musical theater meets J-pop with a little spice of J-rock in there. The production is theatrical, dramatic, and has these incredible elements woven throughout it. Mika Nakashima has this powerful, commanding voice that's absolutely perfect for this style, and Winner showcases it so perfectly. I'll be honest, I hadn't really dug deep into Mika Nakashima's work before this week, but Winner has me absolutely hooked. I'll definitely be exploring more of her catalog on my own time, and I highly recommend you do the same. And for my second discovery, and I'm honestly almost a little embarrassed to be mentioning this, is ASTERISM. Oh my goodness, where has this band been all my life? I finally checked out their new release, Homeship, and I am absolutely in love. These musicians are doing something really special in this space. The technical skill, the songwriting, the energy, it's all just incredible. And here's the best part. ASTERISM just released a new album this month called Kick Down the Wall, so I have a whole album to dive into. If you're looking for something fresh and exciting in the J-Rock world, ASTERISM is an absolute must listen. Trust me on this one. And guys, that's it for this week's J-Rock Weekly Roundup here on J-Rock MD. Oh my goodness, we had so many releases to talk about, and like I said, this is only the beginning of the year, and we are getting treated oh so nicely. But I want to know which one was your favorite release, and did I miss any releases this week that stood out to you? Please let me know and link it in the comment section down below. And guys, don't forget to hit this video with a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button as well. Also, don't forget that bell notification for when we drop next week's episode. You are the first to find out. Guys, until we meet again, I'm gonna see you all in the next one.